I have that correct. Yes, we are in class number 15. Sorry, I had to do a little housekeeping there. So class number 15, there's only 2 in class. And I would imagine he'll be rather fast. But this is class number 15, our first class of the junior division. Those of you who are just joining us, we have the awesome Mr. Lee Pritchard
You know, a
in the arena as our judge.
Go into a 2-entry class, but you know, and again, differences in the class, but you know, good in the category. You know, we've got extra performance, you know, and the one that wins the class. And again, but you like to, you know, my preference, life after a show ring is to roll her back from a mature standpoint of a mature way. But again, as we go and stay on track of combining, you know, things in relation to frame, and she does that in a very, very, very excellent way. Body and width and shape and dimension, and really powerful. And the young lady does a nice job. You know, the second place female, you know, she's got some muscle, she's got some body, and you know, a lot of twist. Maybe not quite the total extension of her framework, but you know, she's really strong right behind the point of her hump, and really tucks a lot of width, and you can add a lot of bulls to that to give her some more total extension. But again, 2 nice heifers.
Okay, so in first we had Fontenot's Red Brahmin, Miss WCC 346/9, and she's going to be a Maximus daughter. And then we had another Butterbean daughter. That's going to be CT Miss Rojo Friholi.
Bringing in now is class 16, late junior yearling heifers.
And we have class 16 coming in the ring, class 16 coming in the arena now. And again, I think we have another smaller class. I think we might have 3 in this class.
All right, we'll put them in the field. Let him give him time.
Oh, we have more. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in class. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Okay.
Competitive class, go through give and take, yes, a lot of quality all the way through as we go through. It gets competitive in these first two female, and in my mind, as we look in the differences that that starts the class is one that, she's real complete and unique from her structure standpoint, the way that her structure's built. She's naturally wide structured, but yet, has that straightness and trueness of movement to go with it. But some width to her chest floor, the way that she opens up there right behind the point of the shoulders, to me is more desirable than the heifer in second. And again, as she goes through the smoothness right behind the point of the shoulders, it gets maybe a little more width and shape in the stifle area, and as you look, and as you lower down and go through. The female in second, she's long-bodied. One that just gets just a little tighter right there behind the point of the shoulders as we go through, and one that just maybe a touch lifting that chest floor where her neck comes out the top of her shoulders. But as far as the economical traits that she's got, I like her condition. Might get a little picky and cleaner just a touch in that navel, but really a long-sided female, long hip female, like the town condition, like that amount of muscle that you can see. Strengthen that forearm, rips down that top, but yet refined and feminine. Again, the third place female is the kind that keeps us in business. In relation to frame, she has that ratio of body and width and shape and muscle to her. Yeah, she gets just a little out there in her brisket maybe, but again, those that have that ability to flesh and easy doing, I prefer over those that are big, tall, and hard and can't. So, she's going to make a good cow. She's got brood cow characteristics, deep length, good uddered, a pairing type female. I like that type and kind. A more refined type female coming next, the refinement up into her head and her neck, and really just shows a lot of American red Brahmin breed character about that, the way she's black about her point. Same way with the female coming next, in relation to that frame, just stouting her up some as far as width and shape. But again, a very good class.
Okay, so that was class number 16.
Results of class 16. First place goes to entry 736, Merino Ranches. Second goes to entry 257, Joyce Custom Fitters.
And Joyce Custom Fitters, that was
Third
CT
goes
Lady
to entry
Pasco, 10 over 9. That's the
Hudson
SRS Mr.
Matthews.
Pasco daughter.
Fourth goes to entry 767,
This is not class
Sierra
16.
Brown. And
This
fifth
is going to
goes
be
to
class
entry
17,
220,
and then we will go to
Doucet
Division
Cattle
Drive.
Service.
This
No,
is class 17,
we should have a two-head class.
and then we will go to the junior. Oops, we're not on intermediate champion. We already did that one. Sorry. We're on junior champion drive. Will happen after this class. This is the last junior red female class. So we're in the red females. This is class 17.
Junior yearling heifers. After this class, we will have our junior champion division.
And there we go.
A little late. Hurry up.
Really appreciate everybody watching with us. Again, we are in the junior division. This is class 17 of the Red Female Show. Don't forget, guys, we've got some great photos. We have Brandolyn Bishop in the arena taking photos for us. We've already loaded up everything from the classes on Thursday and Friday, and I am getting ready to upload groups and some red arena shots as we speak. So we are on the ball and ready for you guys so you can look and see your photos. Looks like he has made his decision. He has made his decision in class number 17.
Got two nice females. From the standpoint of some just body and just total width and shape and beat characteristics in the two. Heifer we're leading the class with is really strong top to, right behind the shoulders. She's really eating and widens up, and, some body capacity gives her some just doing ability about her. Big hip type female, big ended type female. Movement, she's got to have some little catch in that left hind leg, but looking at her from a structure standpoint, she's real clean hocked and clean pastured, and didn't think it goes with her. But again, a big stout type female. Next female coming here in second. She's long-sided. We like that look. She has that refinement and femininity about her head and her neck, and as it goes through, really a long-sided female. Congratulations, young ladies.
Okay.
Class 17,
That was
first place
class
went to
17.
entry 864, Reagan Sumrow.
And we
Second
had
went to
Reagan Sumrow
816,
in
Emma
first
Bush.
in that class.
Now coming in is our junior calf champion division.
And
Out of class
Emma
15,
Bush was
first
second.
place was entry 198, Botnose Red Brahman, Miss WCC 346 over 9. Class 16 from the Merino Ranch, Merino's Miss Lady Reddy Ann. And class 17, we just finished, 864 Reagan Sumrow, Miss Chaparral 172. Our second place is coming in from class 15, the Joyce Fitting Service, CT Miss Rojo
Friholi.
1 over 9. In our class 16, Joyce Custom Fitters, CT Lady Posco 10 over 9. In our class 17, Emma Bush, Miss Carmela Lockhart.
Again, those ones farthest away from me are in for champion consideration. The ones closest to me are eligible for reserve champion consideration.
Another nice division, and as we go through and we back off in the division, we find, the class winners here, as you put them into a category, they've all got performance as far as looking at them individually, as far as the weight per day of age, as you calculate to there, and they've got a performance, good doing look to them. They're females with some body and with some width and shape in the form of just muscle, and it varies. It kind of comes down to me is how they just kind of balance up in a structure standpoint, and kind of getting back to just how you take those different traits and balances up and goes all the way back through we have. But again, let's give our exhibitors, our owners, breeders a big hand. We'll select your champions.
And it looks like he's going to that top class. So that is going to be Claire Fontenot of Fontenot's Red Brahmin with her Miss WCC 346/9 out, and that is going to be sired by Mr. WCC Maximus Rojo, and out of FR Miss Dieter Eleanor. So that is going to be our champion in the junior division. And coming in for reserve consideration, we have the lovely Carly for Joyce Custom Fitters, and that is going to be CT Miss Rojo Frijole. And I missed that
Our
one.
champion junior red female
Sorry.
went to Fontenot's Red Brahmins.
Okay. And reserve?
Miss WCC 346/9. And our reserve female went to Merino Ranches.
And Merino
Miss
Ranches
Lady
out of
Ready
the
Ann.
out of that class number
Now ready to
16.
start
We
our
will be
senior
back
division.
shortly. We are in the senior division, but
This is
we'll be
class
back.
20.
All right, we are back live. See if I can get you guys a little better shot. There we go. We are live with our very first senior class, very first class of senior red females. Okay, looks like he's made a decision. Looks like it's going to be Moreno.
You know, differences in our lineup, and I think the combination of what each adds in the class is combined the first place female, and she combines that shows a lot of just angularity about her, the angularity that she has in her shoulder, and the levelness that gives us some width and shape and dimension, and very deep quarter type female. I like to see that levelness of udder that she's got and the teeth placements, but really balances up very, very well. You know, the female in second, she has a lot of just natural muscle. She doesn't have the length of body, not quite that appeal as far as the lift in her chest forward, and she shows off the straightness of lines, but you know, she's just a good doing type female. The female coming here in third is one that excels as far as refinement, femininity, you know, long-sided, clean-made type female, really a lot of just refinement, femininity about that head and neck all the way through. Congratulations on the class.
Results of class 20 early senior yearling heifers. First place
Whoops, sorry guys.
went to Merino Ranches. Entry number
I
735.
want to remind you about our AT Brahmins Fall Born Prospect Sale, and that is coming in spring of 2021. It will be in April, so that gives the kids a chance for
We're now on
for
class 21.
possession. So thank you to AT Brahmins for choosing us for their online auction. So let's get back into the arena. We're going to be in class number 21 here. Class 21, second class of the seniors. Which one won the, which one was first? Yeah, was it 735? Was it the Rosabeth or the Lady Raoul? Oh, 258 over 2. Okay, perfect. Thank you. And as we were saying in that last class, we had, the winner was 735, entry 735. That's going to be Moreno, Miss Rosabeth, 258 over 2. That's going to be a risky daughter out of a smoking gun daughter. And then on second was a BB special effort daughter out of Moreno, Miss Lady Ritmo. And that was going to be Moreno, Miss Lady Raoul. And now we are in class 21. And then we'll go to 22. Then we'll go to the senior champion drive, and then we will go to the reserve, the grand champion and reserve grand champion drive. So. And as I said, don't forget we have all of our photos are getting up as we speak. So we should have all of those group photos up for you to look and purchase. We have some really great prices on our photo site. And again, that's BrahmanPhoto.com or BrahmanJournalPhotos.com, but BrahmanPhoto.com, and you will get to see our website. So let's move over here. Again, this is class 21. We'll back up a little bit so you can see all of these guys. There you go. Oops, I'm missing one. There's 4. First is going to be the Walters Livestock. Second is going to be Cash. So here we go.
Four entries in the class, and again, good females. You know, the heifer that surfaces at the top, you know, takes some traits from each one of the second, third, and fourth, and she combines it. You know, combines it with a lot of just form and function that we've talked about, described today, and yet, like some of the breed champions or division champions we have, kind of takes it and excels with the, you know, just an eyeball pizzazz look to her. But like her type and kind. Heifer here in second is one that, you know, she's big-bodied and not only spring or rib, but I like that drop that she's got in that middle. You know, I can give up a little of the brisket that she might have, and again, you know, age and maturity does that. And again, you know, I think just gives her some brood cow look to her. Big top young man does a nice job. The difference between the fourth and fifth female, the fourth just to me gives a little more just body and width and shape and as far as muscle. But again, the female that we come to the end here with does have a lot of just total length, a lot of extension, just gives some added framework if you need in your breeding program. And again, a lot of good that we've got all the way through.
Okay, that was class 21, sorry. This is going to be class 22
First
coming
place
up.
went to entry 550, Walters Livestock. Second place went to 380, Cash Vidito. Third place went to entry 343, Carrier Brahmins.
Okay, so in that
And
last
your place
class,
went to
our
Cooper
class winner
Indy,
was the
entry
KF Miss Rita
113.
Rojo
We
135.
are now on our
I'm sorry,
last class.
KF.
Red females for the day. These are aged
That
summer
last class
heifers.
was won by KF Miss Rita Rojo 134. That's a BB Mr. Stingray 10 over 0 daughter out of KF Miss Martin Success. And in second, we had Cash Vidito with with his Miss TO68, and that is TO's Red Zone 99 over 9, out of Miss TO's Lacey's 860 over 3. And again, we just have to say,
March. 5.5 months.
We have to say thank you to the people who sponsor us and get us here. So Elgin Breeding Service, thanks to you. Thank you to the Carolina Brahmin Breeders Association. We will be hosting their 41st annual sale online and live at bestcattlesales.com. We'll also be having the 2 Diamond P Cattle Pursuit of Perfection online sale in 2021. Those will happen in March and in September. Of course, oops, sorry guys, get back in the arena. And we're back, class 22. Okay, and here we go. Okay, so back, this is class 22, and it is our last class of the senior division. Then we will go into senior division drive. We will stay on this feed through senior and through the grand champion drive. And then we'll be doing some photos on the backdrop. So we'll take a little break, and then we will be back with the gray female show. Yes. And I have Jordan Thomas of AT Brahmins over here saying, hey, and we were just talking about her sale that we're going to have. That is the online sale that we're going to have, and that is going to be happening in the spring, but we think it's going to happen in April, so it like makes that possession date. So we're super excited. AT Brahmins, mark your calendar, keep looking on bestcattlesales.com, and you will see when we will have the sale. And Jordan, we are looking forward to it.
Probably as much difference.
Okay, let's get back in the arena.
Is what we've got. I mean, we've got some that offer more width and shape and muscle shape. We've got more with some more body. We've got more with maybe ease of structural correctness as far as movement. And again, I think when we put all that into a real desirable come up with the female that wins the class. Again, she's one of those, what she sees, what she gets. I mean, she doesn't have any added condition to give her any corn-related capacity. I mean, she's real from that standpoint. Just naturally shows a lot of refinement, femininity, and female characteristics, and springing up there, and really good from the ground up. Good-footed, clean-hocked, long-strided type female with some just total length and extension, but some total body width and shape. The female coming next in line is one that really opens up. You start there at her head. She's got a lot of width in her chest forward. She really opens up in her body cavity as far as her springer rib, a lot of width and shape. Maybe just like to refine her up somewhat as far as her her hocks there, just give her just a little more, just lift there in that tight chest floor to kind of give her just that refinement. But a big-footed, big, stout, tight female that's very deserving where she is. You know, some decisions here. You can flip-flop them either way. You know, really a clean-made type female here in third, one that's really balanced. You know, just a lot of total combination of traits. Next female has a lot of total length of body, maybe just like to spring her apart right there, right behind the point of her shoulders, but one that has some lift in chest floor, very desirable as far as her total length of body in the class.
Thank you, sir. Results of class 22. First place went to entry 427, Schulte Cattle Company. Second went to entry 744, Merino Ranches. Third went to
Okay.
entry 815, in the Bush. And fourth went to entry 164, the IS Ranch.
We're going to go mute
Now
for a
ready
moment.
senior champion drive for the
All right, we are back. Sorry about that, guys. We are in the senior championship drive. We didn't miss any of the talking, so we're all good.
Join me in congratulating this division. Really a lot of quality all the way through. Congratulations, all the placements and those that come up in here. Congratulations, we'll select your champion.
Okay, and he's going with the Walters Livestock for K-Bar Farms. I'm going to say, yep. Okay, so this is KF Miss Rita Rojo 134, and that is a BB Stingray daughter out of KF Miss Martin Success. She was actually, for those of you who were not with us on Thursday, she was also our senior champion on Thursday. And he's going to Moreno for the reserve senior champion, and that's going to be the Moreno Miss Roosevelt. So those were our senior champions, and we'll be coming back with our grand champion here
Our champion
shortly.
senior bred female goes to entry number 550, Walters Livestock, Miss KF, Miss Rita Rojo, 134. Our reserve goes to the Merino Ranches, Merino Miss Roosevelt, 258. We're now ready to select our overall red female.
Okay, we are in the Grand Championship Drive now. Our Grand Championship Drive. Again, our champion from the senior class was the KF Miss Rita Rojo. KF Miss Rita Rojo was our senior champion. That's entry number 550. And she was actually also our senior champion Thursday. Days are kind of running into each other. So she was our senior champion Thursday, and I think maybe the Moreno might have been our reserve senior champion on Thursday. We'll have to look back in our notes and see. So getting ready for our Grand Championship Drive.
Our calf champion coming in went to the Merino Ranches, Merino Miss Lady. Our intermediate champion came from the Scanlon Cattle Company, CT Miss Red Bean, 13/9. Our junior champion from the Fontenot's Red Brahman, Miss WCC, 346/9. And our senior champion came from Walters Livestock, KF Miss Rita Rojo, 134. Our reserve champions came from Paradise Island's Miss Cynthia. Our intermediate reserve came from Herzog Cattle, Miss HC Vera, 110/9. Our junior came from Merino Ranches, Merino Miss Lady Ready Ann. And our reserve senior came from Merino Ranches, Merino Ms. Roosevelt, 258. This is our champion lineup for our red females. Let's give them all a round of applause, guys. This is great cattle out here.
This is our Grand Champion Drive. He is walking them. We agree. We think the cattle look tremendous. Okay.
Excellent. It's been a fun show to work to get to this point. And for me to stand here and say, I like the lineup, well, I should like them. I would hope that I'd like them. And to me, that, they look alike. And not that we hadn't looked at them and evaluated from an individual standpoint in class, because we've had gives and takes. But to me, they're balanced. and have some balance of traits, some combination of things that are important here today as far as an eye appeal, but things to me that's going to be important years down the road. And I think you take either 4 of these females that's standing here in front of me, and if you was to drive in a pasture 5 years from now, to me, they're collective in their overall balance of traits and framework. You're going to top that hill and say, man, there's a pretty cow. And to me, they have that balance. Let's give all of our Red Brahman exhibitors and breeders and enthusiasts a big hand to select your champions.
And he is going to the K-Bar Farms entry, who was actually our grand champion last night, or Thursday night. And Claire Fontenot is coming in for, oh, nope, I think she's got a Merino animal. Yep, that's right. Okay, sorry guys. Got ourselves
Our
confused
overall
here.
champion red female today, represented by the Walters Livestock, goes to K-Bar Farms, Miss Rita Rojo, 134.
And it looks like he is going up to, okay, he is going up to Brandy Barnes for Scanlon Cattle. That is going to be,
Could we get a couple of pictures back here real quick? Our reserve red female for the day.
can you get it
is
changed
from
out?
Scanlon
You good?
Cattle Company.
Okay.
CT Miss Red Bean 13.
Red
over
Bean
9.
was reserve
Congratulations
grand
to
champion
all
for
our
Scanlon
winners
Cattle.
today.
With Brandy
Even
Barnes
the
on the
ones that
stick,
went back
we
to the
will
farm.
be back
Congratulations
shortly with
on
the Gray
Scanlon
Show.
Cattle